Hi, this is Kelly Cultis with the Math Xcelerator program. The purpose of this video is to give you an overview of how to use Respondus Lockdown Browser in order to take your proctored tests and quizzes for the program. You do need to have your Hawks Learning account set up before doing any of the processes that I'm about to show you here in this video. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go to our University of Louisville website, louisville.edu. Up here in the top right corner, there is a Search and Accounts button. Click that. And here in the middle, you will see Blackboard. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sign into Blackboard. I've already signed in using my university credentials, so it let me just click once. If you are not signed in already, it'll just ask you to use your university credentials to do so. Those are the same sign-in credentials that you will use for your email or ULink or any of your university accounts. On the left-hand side of the screen, you have a menu. Locate the Organizations tab. And then within Organizations, look for Math Xcelerator. I have clicked the little star to favorite Math Xcelerator for myself. That means that it will always show up at the top of all my organizations. You might want to do that for the duration of the program so it's easy to find. The first time, you may need to use this little search bar, type in Math Xcelerator, or just scroll and see if you can find it. Go ahead and locate it, click it, and it will open the Math Xcelerator organization. On the left-hand side of the screen, there is this Proctored Quizzes tab. Click there. So there's three things in here. The top is a PDF, Student Instructions for Proctored Quizzes Read First, so we're going to do that together here in this video. This link is to this exact video, so if you need to watch it again, in the future for other proctored tests and quizzes, you'll be able to rewatch this video. And then this link at the bottom is used when you are actually taking a proctored test or quiz. So we're going to go ahead and read the directions. So before you take the quiz, you do want to make sure you isolate yourself. And hopefully you could be alone in a room, and you definitely need a very reliable internet connection. If you can't be alone in a room because you are, at home, family's around, or you have a roommate, or you're taking it in a public place, just make sure that you do not interact with anyone and that no one comes into your workspace. You should have a photo ID. This could be a driver's license, cardinal card, state ID, military ID, anything like that. You do need blank paper, pencil or pen, and a basic or scientific calculator. You do need to know your Hawks Learning login information before starting the quiz. You're not allowed to use any unauthorized resources. That includes electronic devices, notes, math apps, internet searches, graphing calculators. You should not have your phone out during a test or quiz. And you must have your camera and microphone on during the entire length of the quiz. Additionally, you must remain seated and in your workspace during the duration of the quiz. So once you have all of that settled, you will want to continue with these directions. You won't have to do this first step every time, but you do want to download the latest version of Respondus Lockdown Browser. It defaults to the Windows version, so if you're on a Windows machine, go ahead and click Install Now. If you are on a Mac, you will want to just click this, Do you need the Mac version? And then Install Now. I'm on a Windows machine though, so I'm going to go back to the Windows version and say Install. Give it just a moment to install. Should take about a minute. My downloads always show at the bottom of my screen. I know a lot of yours probably will as well. If yours doesn't, what you might need to do is go to your files, and you should have a download folder. And if you're not sure, you can always search downloads as well. Okay, it looks like this is done. So when it's done, go ahead and click on it. It'll ask you if you want this app to make changes on your device. I'm going to say yes, and then just give it a minute while it does its setup thing. It's asking me to reinstall because I've installed this before. Click whatever is correct for you in your situation. You hit next. Goes pretty quickly, and then finish. So if you've made it through where you've clicked finish, you can click out of whatever browser you're in and then go to your desktop, and there should be an icon somewhere on your desktop that looks like this, a little padlock, and it says lockdown browser. So go ahead and click that to open. It's going to say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? I'm going to say yes again. It's asking that because it does truly lock down this browser. It doesn't allow you to have anything else running. So like I have something running in the background, WhatsApp, so it's just asking me to close that to proceed. It's warning me I'm on a battery, but that's fine. Okay, so this should look familiar. This brings you to U of L's Blackboard page. This time when I click to log in, I won't go right in because it hasn't saved my credentials from before. It does recognize my email address. If yours isn't in there, that's fine. You'll just have to type it in and then type your password. Doesn't really matter what you say here. You can do what you want. Okay, then again, this should look familiar. We're going to follow the same path we just followed. We're going to go to Organizations, find your Math Xcelerator organization, and then go to your Proctored Quizzes tab. Now this time, I'm going to go to this bottom link that says Proctored Quizzes webcam requires Respondus lockdown browser. That's exactly what I want. Okay. Then I hit begin. Now at this stage, you're going to go through a series of checks. You're going to be testing your webcam. It's going to give you very specific instructions of how to show your room, to hold up your scratch paper, to show what calculator you're using, to show yourself putting your phone away and all those things like that. Make sure you follow all the directions. When you get done with all of that, it'll say begin exam, and it'll take you to a screen where there's a link that says click here to go to Hawks Learning. Click that link, and then you can sign into Hawks Learning and go to the pre-assessment or quiz 2 or the post-assessment, whatever you're working on, and you'll be able to access that test. So if you have any questions, please let us know. You can always email your facilitators. You can always email me, Mrs. Cultus, and we'll do our best to help you. Thank you.